what's up, Pisces? Let's see what the next 48 holds for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Pisces placement. I was getting something about getting stuck. You might get stuck doing something. This feels work related. You might have to do someone else's like work, or you might get stuck having to stay a little extra, come in a little early, something like that. All right, you guys start off with the Judgment, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Justice, and you got the Hermit. Could be dealing with a Virgo, the Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. You guys could be collaborating quietly with like friends. This is like a group of friends coming together to try to open up an establishment of some sort, okay? So you guys might be collaborating here soon with someone behind the scenes on a passionate new endeavor. So you're all on the same page. You want to open up the coffee shop, you want to open up the restaurant, the club, whatever. So that's what this is. I feel like you guys are like making plans behind the scenes to make something come true. I do see you guys, I see that if that resonates in general, I see that coming to fruition really soon. You guys might have an opportunity. There could be someone that wants to sponsor you, or someone that wants to help in a financial kind of way for whatever endeavor that is, okay? With the Judgment in the next 48, you may have to make a decision. I'm hearing head over heart. Some of you guys are stuck or torn between what you want and what feels right. This could be a relationship that you're currently dealing with. This could also be work, right? You're like, well, like, you know, your job pays, it gives you benefits, it does all of that, but it also feels like, does it make you happy, right? Are you fulfilled? And so again, there's kind of that head over heart type of deal. You're like, well, maybe I can make the same amount of money, but actually love my job, right? So there's something there about making some sort of decision. This is also about some sort of growth, right? Because again, she's pregnant, she's holding on to her belly there. So to me, that just symbolizes growth. So you guys could be trying to figure out what your next chapter should be, what that growth is going to look like, what it should look like. And so moving forward, you guys are just focusing about what's going to elevate you to the next level. Not necessarily like what has or what is, but what will be. So I do feel like there is more future energy here than there is present energy with that Judgment card there. You guys could also be looking to move. With the Knight of Pentacles, the next 48, I see you guys moving slowly towards a goal here. I feel like whatever this is, even if it looks wrong, even if you have to go about it like a certain kind of way, I feel like in the next 48, you're making that judgment call there. This is you just kind of doing what you need to do, however you need to do it. You don't really care if people are upset about it or happy about it. Like, you really don't care how people feel about this situation. So moving forward, I do see you guys taking small steps towards making a decision. And a lot of that, again, you do have to get out of your head in order to make this decision. And so this is about you not trying to step on toes while also not really caring for other people's opinion is probably the best way to put that. I feel like whatever you're going towards in the next 48, this has a lot to do with some sort of resolution or some sort of goal here. You're like, at the end of the year, I want to be like doing this or doing that. So that's why it feels like you're not even really taking into consideration like what people think or how they feel towards this. You're just doing your own thing right now. With the Five of Pentacles, you could be leaving something or someone out in the cold in the next 48. This could also be a habit or some sort of routine. You guys could be making tweaks to some sort of routine. Some of you guys are still sticking to like resolutions, goals, and such. It does feel like you're putting your best foot forward this week. So again, maybe you've been seeing results in something that you've been trying to bring to fruition, but ultimately I do feel like with this Five of Pentacles, you're like, if I have to stop doing this or if I have to stop doing that, like, you're gonna do it. I feel like some of you guys might even go in hermit mode. You're like, maybe I need to stop hanging out with friends and focusing more on XYZ. With the Justice here, you could be dealing with a Libra in the next 48. Again, this is all about making a judgment call, okay? Like, you start off with a judgment, you end with justice. This is about karma, right? So at the end of the day, it's like, whatever you're deciding to do in the next 48 hours, it has a lot to do with where do you want to be in the near future. Do you want to continue to be in this energy, especially if you're not comfortable in this energy? Or would you rather be on an elevated version of yourself. And so this is about taking chances, taking risks, regardless of what people may think. And so it does feel like in the next 48, you could be putting yourself in a really, really good position to accept this Ace of Wands here, okay? But again, you may have to walk away from something or walk away from someone. But again, this could be a habit or procrastination is what I'm getting. So that's what I have for you guys. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you on the next one.